Don't touch anything!
If it isn't Dr. Rose. Still as creepy as ever, I see.
Hello, Angela, dear. Still as fearful and technophobic as ever, I see.
After what I've been through, can you blame me? Robot arms make me nervous.
Do you say the same to your old friend Gilbert? I understand he has a new leg now.
I hate that thing. I told him not to get it.
You would rather he was still lame?
Leave me alone.
Sorry to be so brusque, children. Everything in this room is an experiment in progress, and not to be disturbed. Now what can I do for you? I assume you're the help that Matthew and Catherine said was coming from the Ranger Citadel? Oh, that? I lost it in a gardening accident. A traveling doctor gave me the new one. Quite a gadget, isn't it? We at the Ag Center are constantly looking for newer, safer ways to improve crop yield and wholesomeness. This lab is where that experimentation takes place. He's our fearless leader, and a dear, dear boy. Things have really improved here since he took over. I hope that exploding pod didn't do him any lasting damage. We need him now more than ever. She's a bright young thing. I taught her all I know about plants and seeds, and she has gone on to outstrip me in every way. A sponge for knowledge. I hope she can figure out the root of this madness. It's got me stumped. She said she was from the east of the old prison, which is odd now that I come to think of it. Radiation's closed off the way east for years. I'm a botanist, not an engineer. But it's almost as dexterous as the old one. I've gotten quite used to it. I wish I could say the same about the fuel cell that powers it. I shouldn't have brought it up. I don't like to talk about it. It's some kind of high-tech power source. The unsettling thing is that the doctor implanted it in my chest. I have a glowing blue gem set right into my sternum. And no, you can't see it. I'm much too old to be flashing my lady bumps. Many of the plants are growing them now. They explode when you get near them. What's strange is some of the infected farmers and researchers are growing pods too, as if they were becoming plants as well. I don't understand it. It has to be contamination in the irrigation system. We feed the plants a brew of nutrients through a series of pipes. I can only think that some strange toxin got into the mixture. Unfortunately, the computer that controls the system seems to be stuck in feed mode. And none of us who made it to the lobby is savvy enough to repair it. You didn't see them out in the yard? You're lucky. They're attacking everything that moves. And I'm afraid the poor fellows in the east and west fields will be affected too. Those men and women are some of my best friends. And now, I'm afraid they're changing just like the farmers. If you are willing to dare the greenhouses, you might be able to save some of them. I hope. The greenhouses are where we test new species. There's one on either side of the central corridor. I'm afraid a lot of my fellow researchers are trapped in there, if they haven't already transformed. I have the airlock codes to go in there, but I don't know if I dare. Not alone. Yes, I have the greenhouse code, but listen. I want to come with you. I need more samples if I'm going to make sense of this mess. If you let me come with you, I'll take you through the doors myself, and I can help you find your way around. And don't worry, I have a gun. I can take care of myself. What do you say? Every rose has its thorns, children. Mine's an antique. Can I join you? Excellent. Let me just turn this burner off and I'll be all ready. We can stock up from my lab supplies if you'd like. It may look disorganized in here, but I know where everything is. careful if you go in there. I asked one of our techs to secure some of my valuables. I don't think I have the skill to disable the rather aggressive countermeasures on the safe.
I'm seeing one of our researchers near your position. Is that Winston? Help is coming, Winston.
Watch out for those pods, youngsters. They explode. Don't worry, I can open the airlock.
I'm seeing a bunch of researchers and farmers under attack in the greenhouse. You've got to get rid of the animals attacking them and clear a path out.
Rangers, help me rescue these fine men and women. It would seem they have something to discuss if they survive. I can't believe what has happened to you, dear. I will end your suffering. Quickly, people! Evacuate in an orderly fashion and regroup in the lobby.
Copy, Echo 1. Congratulations. few of my people who owe you their lives, Rangers. Hey, Rose.
Oh, Matthew, how are you feeling?
Hanging in there, Rose. Hanging in there. Sorry, recruits. I'm feeling a bit poorly just now. Those spores seem to be doing a no. Shh. Good luck. Rangers.
Hi, Rose. Glad to see one of ours is out there with this group of cowboys.
Accenter is my heart and soul, Catherine. I'll do whatever I need to keep it safe.
Huh? What are you doing here? You still owe me a pod, remember? Matt's life and the lives of any of you sorry-ass Rangers who got blasted depend on it. Clock's ticking, slowpokes. Have you managed to find one yet? Or a handful of fragments, at least? Excellent. Come find me in Rose's lab in a bit. Hopefully I'll have a cure figured out by then. Thanks again for the pod. Find me later in the lab. Come on, Matt. Let's have a look at this monstrosity.
I'm sorry, I'm not in fighting form, Rangers.
Good, you're back. I've got the cure. At least I know what we need. It was easy once I figured out the pods were mutated fungal spores. All we need is a fungicide, and fortunately, there's a bunch of the stuff in the mushroom caves in the basement. Bring me some, and I can make a serum that'll cure Matt and any of you who are infected. Please, go, quickly.
I know the codes, Rangers. We'll be inside momentarily.
Rangers, I see one of our animal researchers, Julio, near the radio dish. Looks like he's been cornered by his own rabbits. Watch out for those rabbits. They've got big, nasty teeth.
Oh my! I consider myself unflappable, but that caught me off guard. Julio, is that you? He's been cornered by his own rabbits. I think they're going to eat him. Hang in there, Julio. believe what has happened to you, dear. I will end your suffering.
Copy, Echo 1. Echo 1, congratulations.
You're all right, Julio. That must have been heartbreaking for you. Well, this is it. Hope it was worth all your trouble.